chance, check out Chaaham Qabar Shal Yisra'el on Google Plus. I know I did a video on this before, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like he's very underrated as far as us utilizing the information he's providing us. It his stuff is just loaded, like, and there's a lot of times where he brings a deeper perspective or just a deeper point of view on things that when you think you covered it, he goes into it even more, and he puts it all out there for us to be able to use. It's here. I remember when way back when I did the thing on the Calusas there, and I know I didn't get everything. It was hard to try to, sift through some of this stuff, but, just reading what he posted recently on him made me think about, man, I was like, there was more there, but he's always putting up content, that's here just to read and just sit back and think about, and then go, pick up from there and go. There was one post he put up about Hellboy, and it talked about that fish thing, the fish character, and he talks about how the fish DNA got into people and stuff like that. I forget how it goes. Israel posted it, and it just made me stop and think about it. So tonight when Hellboy was on TNT, I stopped and checked it out, because I'm like, I missed it in the movies, I missed it. So I wanted to stop and see, for myself too. You look for that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying, he's got a lot of information that I feel like is good stuff that needs to be utilized or just at least looked at, by our people. I know he mentioned he had a Facebook page. I personally do not like Facebook. I just don't like all I don't know. I mean, you can't get away from it. Like, you find out that the government, the FBI and police departments can put viruses in your phones now, and in your devices. But you can't get away from them no matter what you do. But I just don't like the ultimate control that Facebook has, in spying on your life, with the Facebook Messenger app and stuff. One of the other things I wanted to put up there when I can, let me see here. Check this out. If anyone has this movie, could you listen and at least comment on what he says down there in the comment section? Because I totally could not hear what she's yelling over the intercom. I know when I was seeing the movie the other day and it was on, I could hear it, but I could not hear it in this film here. They emphasize the music over what she's saying in the intercom, but it's something about blood types. It's about the Rh negative and the O positive. I hope you can hear it, but I don't think you can. I could barely hear it even with the earphones on. See, it's real faint. It's something about we're not taking any more Rh negative or O positive. It sounds like she's saying, or she's saying we are, or we only have Rh negative or O positive blood types. And just one other thing was I didn't put in the last time I was watching this. Remember when Lex talked about, us being food sources for the abominable things? Yo, I forgot when I was watching this that's exactly what was going on in this movie, right? These people were nothing but a food source for these things, right? Oh no. See like that, just reaching out and grabbing them like it's a buffet bar. So, and speaking of buffets, yo, so check this out. I also seen this and I thought this was pretty intense. Where was it? It was about seeds. You gotta forgive me here. I didn't already have it. It just came to my mind as I was thinking about that. It was about seeds and how basically Agenda 21 is in effect completely, if you ask me, because they took away the ability for us to have natural seeds. Let me see if I can. Well, I was looking up how to make heaters and stuff like that, how to do stuff from scratch. Let me see. Y'all have to forgive me for not having it already up here. Yo, let's see. I miss it. Here it is.
Let me help you understand the enemy. And let me assure you that absolutely nothing that I'm going to tell you is exaggerated, is interpolated, or is imagined. Everything I'm going to tell you is documented. And a great deal of it is documented on my website, which is www.healthfreedomusa, one word, healthfreedomusa.org. And so they created a trade commission. That's a very important pair of words, a trade commission called the Codex Alimentarius Commission. It is not a public health commission. It is not a consumer protection commission. It is a trade commission. Now, Codex Alimentarius Commission is administered by the World Health Organization, WHO, and the FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization. They fund Codex and they run it at the request of the UN. In 1994, Codex, with no notice here in this country whatsoever, declared nutrients, put on your intellectual seatbelts, declared nutrients to be toxins.
Do you hear that?
They're poisons. Dangerous industrial poisons.
Nutrients. Aren't those natural? Don't they tell us there's nutrients in, like, what, soybeans? We gotta look up nutrients.
As poisons, we have to be protected from them. What we're talking about is waking up one morning and being very surprised to find that high-potency, therapeutically effective, clinically significant nutrients are now illegal in the way that heroin is illegal. Not available with a prescription, illegal. Every animal used for food on the planet, whether it has fins, feet, or feathers, every animal on the planet must be treated with subclinical antibiotics. Must be treated with subclinical antibiotics and must be treated with exogenous growth hormones. Codex requires, mandates that all food be irradiated unless it's eaten locally and raw.
Hear that? Irradiated. It wasn't there in a Simpsons episode where I might be getting it twisted, so catch me, comment or whatever. Wasn't there a Simpson episode where, was it like the radiation gets out and it gets into like all the food and makes it grow massive and Homer eats stuff?
All food, including organic food, of course. So is it organic afterwards? Go to Codex Alimentarius, do a Google search, and look, there are drop-down menus at the top of the official Codex page. Look at the toxins and the veterinary chemicals and the levels that are set. They are terrifying. In 2001, 176 countries, including the United States, got together and they said there are 12 really bad organic chemicals. They're called POPs, persistent organic pollutants. There are a lot of them, but there are 12 that are so bad that nobody could disagree that those 12 POPs had to be banned worldwide. Codex has brought back seven of the 9 forbidden POPs that 176 countries banned worldwide. Dieldrin, aldrin, hexachlorobenzene. And the food that is imported from other countries that contains these substances cannot be stopped at our borders, because otherwise it would be, God forbid, a trade violation. That's how Codex works. In the WHO-FAO projections, the epidemiological projections, they estimate, not I, they estimate, they're the experts, that just the vitamin and mineral guideline alone, when it goes into global implementation on December 31st, 2009, will result in a minimum of 3 billion, that's B, bad, big, billion deaths, 1 billion through simple starvation. Those folks who die are not particularly economically successful from the point of view of the corporations. But the next 2 billion, they will die from the preventable diseases of undernutrition. Who will live? Probably those people who are wealthy enough and powerful enough to have their own pushers of clean food and nutrients. That's who will live. You and I? Probably not. Our children? Probably not. Our grandchildren? Let me help you understand the enemy.
So, this is some of the stuff that's been on my mind, as of recently. I'm like, we totally need to follow those Old Testament guidelines.